My name is Anna. I am 28 years old. I am a wife, a mother, and a daughter. My life looks simple from the outside, but inside it is full of struggle, broken promises, and lessons that still hurt my heart. Today, I want to share my story. Maybe you will understand me. Maybe you will feel my pain. Or maybe you will see your own life inside my words. Marriage and dreams. I got married 5 years ago. At that time, my husband and I were young, full of dreams and very much in love. We had no house of our own. We lived in a small rented room with just 2 chairs, 1 bed, and a little table. It was not perfect, but it was ours. We were happy together. We dreamed of a better future. My husband often said, "Anna, one day we will buy our own home. It will be small at first, but later we will sell it and buy a bigger one." I smiled and believed him. We made a plan to save money little by little. We did not buy expensive clothes. We did not go to restaurants. We did not take trips. Every coin went into our savings box. But not everyone liked our plan. Mother's advice. My mother visited us often. She was always kind, but also strong with her words. She said, "Why waste time with a small home? Buy a big home now. Think big. Live big." I tried to explain to her, "Mom, we don't have enough money for a big home. We can only buy a small one now. Later, we will move to a better one." But she shook her head. She didn't agree. She wanted us to jump high, even if our feet were not ready to leave the ground. The big news. 2 years ago, something beautiful happened. I found out that I was pregnant. When I told my husband, his eyes filled with tears. He hugged me tightly and whispered, "This is the happiest day of my life." We were over the moon. At the same time, we had saved enough money to finally buy a small house. It was our dream coming true. But once again, Mom had another plan. When we told her the news about the baby and the house, she said, "Don't buy a small home. Buy a big one. I will help you. Your husband's parents can help too. You will only need to pay a little each month. It will be easy." We were unsure. It sounded dangerous. But then she added, "And don't worry about the baby. I will take care of her. You can continue to work. Together, we will manage the payments. Trust me." I looked at my husband. He looked at me. It sounded like a dream. A big home, a baby, a mother's support. "Thank you, Mom," I said with tears in my eyes. And so we bought the big home. It was not easy, but it was beautiful. My husband painted one room soft pink. That room was waiting for our baby. Soon, the day came. I went to the hospital. My husband worked hard to prepare everything. And then our daughter was born. Her name was Lily. She was small, soft, and sweet. When I held her, I felt like the whole world was in my arms. For 3 months, I stayed at home. I fed Lily, changed her tiny clothes, and watched her little eyes discover the world. After 3 months, my mother kept her promise. She stayed with Lily while I returned to work. Life was hard, but it was working. Every day was the same, but beautiful. I went to work. My husband went to work. Mom stayed with Lily. In the evening, we all came home. We ate dinner, played with Lily, and felt proud of our life. My husband often said, "Your mom is amazing. She is the reason we can manage everything." And I agreed. We were paying the bank each month. We were raising Lily. We were building our future. But one day, my mother looked at me with tired eyes and said words that broke my world. She said, "Anna, I am tired. I cannot take care of Lily anymore." I froze. "But Mom," I said, "you promised. We cannot stop working. The house payment is not finished. Lily is still so small. What will we do?" She shook her head. "I have my own life. I want to rest. I have a right to be happy." Her words cut me like a knife. I wanted to scream, "But your happiness was built on your promise. How can you walk away now?" But my voice stayed inside my chest. The struggle begins. From that day on, everything changed. I stayed at home with Lily because she was only 1 year old. She could not go to school or daycare. My husband worked harder and harder. He left in the morning and returned at 8 p.m., tired and silent. We ate dinner, played a little with Lily, and went to sleep. The next day, the same routine began again. I felt trapped. My mother's new life. Sometimes I called my mom. "Please, Mom," I begged, "can you help me for one day? I need some rest." Her answer was always the same. "No, I'm busy. I have plans." Now she had new friends. She went to the park, she went to parties, she laughed, enjoyed, and lived her own life. And I sat at home with my baby, feeling forgotten. Sleepless nights. Lily was sweet, but also very active. She cried at night. She wanted to play when I wanted to sleep. I fed her, rocked her, sang to her. Sometimes I looked in the mirror and did not recognize myself. My hair was messy. My eyes had dark circles. My hands shook from tiredness. I whispered to myself, "Why, Mom? Why did you promise if you could not keep it?" My husband's worry. My husband tried to be strong, but I could see the worry in his face. One night he said softly, "Anna, maybe I can find a new job with more money. Then you don't have to work again." But I felt angry. Why must you carry all the weight? Why must we suffer because my mother changed her mind? He hugged me and said, "Because we have no choice. We must protect Lily. We must keep the house. We must survive." His words gave me strength, but also more sadness. Lessons of life. Now, Lily is growing fast. She smiles, she claps, she says small words. She is my light, my reason to keep moving. But deep inside, I still feel the pain of broken promises. I have learned something important. Do not depend fully on others, even family. Do not build dreams on someone else's words. Only you and your partner will carry the real weight of life. My mother is happy now. She enjoys her freedom. Maybe one day she will regret it. Maybe not. But I know one thing. I will never make my daughter feel what I felt. I will be there for her. I will keep my promises because I know the pain of broken promises